Peace, love, light, and wisdom to you all. So in this video, I want to talk about, someone brought it to my attention, and of course I've been seeing it on morgues and a lot of other videos, making fun of love and lighters. That love and light means you have to be nice all the time. Let me tell you what nice actually truly means. Nice, very much sounding like the word ice, it means to keep things cool, to keep things at a very calm level. So when someone's nice, they are not disturbing the peace. They are not causing ripples in any kind of way. Just everything is very nice. Very nice. They're not going to cause any kind of drama or commotion. So when someone is nice to you, that means that they're not trying to bother you or cause you drama. But a love and lighter is a soul that chooses to demonstrate their personal light in a whole other way. Not just not cause disturbance in the energy fields around others, but in the actuality that they bring truth to where there is lies and illusions and darkness. So light is actually truth. So love and light is really love and truth. It's not about being nice. It's about doing something that actually feels right inside by bringing forward the truth to a situation that requires it for someone else to know how loved, how precious, and how special everyone really truly is. And also how in control you really are too. Love and lighters are actually what I call light workers, but also they are light warriors. Light warriors are those that will fight against the darkness. Now they don't physically fight, you don't even see them being active sometimes, but just having that space held of being somebody who consciously always tries to do the right things. And I think that's really a wonderful kind of dichotomy that's shown in the Elves of Tolkien. Would you consider them nice? No. They're kind. They're kind to those that come into their realms. Elrond is kind to the hobbits who mean no harm and is in need of healing and rest. Elrond is known to be kind to visitors who are in search of healing in Rivendell. But nice is the idea of sometimes nice, it comes with a mask and a fakeness to just keep the peace. And that's not really exactly what a light worker is. A light worker will not be so concerned about keeping the peace if it means to unravel a lie or illusion and try to help to get rid of this kind of darkness and this ignorance in the world. That is when you will see a light worker kind of charge towards something that you may not be seen as such niceness by others, but it's the truth and it has to come out because it's important for all souls to know who they really are and what they really are inside. Because the truth of the matter is we're all light workers, but we all choose to shine our light in different ways. And we are all energy, waves, frequencies, and vibrations. And so we all have different levels of that we experience and that we express ourselves as. A light worker is somebody who chooses to take on the identity of somebody who wants to bring forth light into the world versus darkness. And darkness is really about ignorance of what the light truly illuminates, which is love, truth, wisdom, authentic beauty. And the darkness is the part of the human ego that represents, the hate, the division, illusion, and also separation. And self-doubt, isolation, all these kinds of things that come up when we are dealing with our shadow self. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Everybody goes through being part of their dark side. I mean, having their dark side being at the forefront And in that is your ego identity at first. And then what happens is, as soon as you strip away your ego and you get more in touch with the super consciousness of the cosmos, that's when the light side starts to poke through. And that's when you actually can be truly a light for others. So being a light worker is not about being nice. I would say that people who meet me don't necessarily think that I am nice. They may see me as being kind. I will open a door when I see somebody in need. I will help somebody. I will help anybody that comes to me in need. If it doesn't overextend myself in a way that it compromises my own health. But I am not nice. I don't think that people would actually describe me in that way. I can be friendly. I can be open. I can be courteous. I can be kind. But I'm not somebody that is going to placate or sugarcoat or try to keep the peace, even in situations that I feel that are something that needs to be spoken about. I will never wear a mask. I will never, ever wear a mask in society and act like something is all good or okay, when I know deep down inside that it's not. Too much in touch with my inner self and my conscience. I'm too much in touch. That voice is very loud in me, and it will not let me do those kinds of things that go against who I am inside. So no, love and lighters are not necessarily nice. We all come from, we all come in different sizes, shapes, and personalities. And so this whole idea that love and lighters are weak, they're too nice, that it means about being fake happy all the time or positive. That's something too, a lot of celebrities and kind of people that have a vapid understanding of what positivity means, they keep throwing that out. Kim Kardashian is one who keeps saying, I just want us to be positive, be positive. Be positive. You can't be positive if you are denying the rights of others or the truth about something that happened. Being positive is about giving forth a positive energy. And giving forth a positive energy means to actually to add to the negative or to take away the negative, not to coat it over or be in denial of what has happened. So a lot of people who throw that idea, I just want to be positive, to me, it means that they're actually trying to say, I just want to forget about what happened. I want to kind of deny that it happened, or at least get over it and move forward. And that's fine. But also realize that being positive means standing up for others and actually speaking your mind about something that doesn't feel right, that does not align to your ideals, and not just your own ideals or opinions, but something that you're in touch with as someone who's concerned about the well-being of others. So a person that is an activist and somebody who wants to speak up for the rights of others, they may not be seen as nice in today's world because they are going against the grain of society, in which society is trying to tell people, oh, you should deny, anything that's going on and just let that happen. So we are in a very interesting kind of transformation of the Lightworker community. Lightworkers are going to start to see themselves having to become more vocal because in a way they are being pushed down by those who are working on the dark side. In a sense, they chose to polarize themselves to the dark side, and so they're going to make fun, mock, and insult the light side. And unless you are a light worker yourself, you won't understand truly what I'm saying. The idea that we are not all about sugar, cupcakes, lollipops, and rainbows. And we're really not. We ourselves have a personality. We're not doormats. But we're going to stand up to things that are going to spread darkness and ignorance more in the world, and is going to trap people more into materialism, egoism, which to me actually represents the darker nature of reality. To me, the more spiritual nature represents the lighter. Now, I do believe that there has to be kind of a balance where you have the material and the spiritual meet, and then you get this really beautiful kind of dualistic type of light and grayness that really intersect nicely, and that makes a more complete soul when you can handle being in the material world as well as in the spiritual world, and you have this really nice balance. Because the Gnostics in the past, they made that mistake, and the ascetics of the past, they made that mistake of trying to be too spiritual, denying themselves physical pleasures, beating themselves, feeling like they had to almost kill the body with pain and suffering and rid themselves of the material world completely. But we're in a time now where the material and the spiritual world are merging together as one. And so Lightworkers come in all sorts of personalities. And no, we are not all nice. No one would actually call me nice, I don't think. Kind? Yes, I can be kind because I could understand the pain and the suffering of others, and I will always lend a hand when I can. You know, I will always be like Elrond in Rivendell. I'll always try to be that hand to others. But I certainly am not going to wear a mask for others. And if you take advantage of my kindness, you will get that side of me that is going to represent what you may think is dark, but it's not dark. It's me actually standing up once again for your actions of trying to take advantage of another. So I think Lightworkers are going to start to be seen in a different way. I hope I can start that off because I am a no-nonsense type of person. And I think a lot of people have the wrong kind of idea of who I am. I've been getting some messages on Instagram and in email form kind of poking at me and making me out to be some kind of helpless kitten thing and wants to be with the elves and fairies, but doesn't understand what the elven energy really is. I have a video coming up about the Elven Guard. And I really want to put forth that guideline because I think that that's another aspect of the elf. And I think that people could understand that there's a real strength to the elven soul, that it's not just about dancing around in fairyland, but there's a lot of strength behind it. And if people can get past the idea of being one or the other, being nice and not being strong, actually, you can combine the two, and most heroes in stories of myths and legends, and Lord of the Rings especially, you are kind, courageous, and brave and strong. Put them together, you have a complete soul and being. And that is a goal that I and many others have as Lightworkers. And that's something that I think can attest to the personality of Lightworkers and show that we are not all about just being nice for the sake of it, but actually truly representing that part of creation that is about love, generosity, forgiveness, openness, friendliness, creation, life energy. And that's what the Lightworker side actually represents. Not fake niceties at all. Henley for listening, and I will see you on the next video.